Hello and welcome. My name is Donna and I'm so glad you're here. This video is part of a 30-day Sun Salutation challenge, but it's perfect as a standalone practice anytime, whether you're a beginner or experienced yogi. The videos in this series don't have to be done in any particular order. However, if you're a beginner yogi, it might be helpful to check out day one. You can check it out by clicking on this card, or I'll leave a link in the description. Now let's roll out our mats and begin. We're going to begin today's practice on our backs. So make your way onto your yoga mat, lay on your back with your knees bent, feet flat. Arms are extended by your side with your palms facing the sky. And immediately feel the connection with your mat. The back of your head, back of your shoulders, your arms, your hips, and your feet. This is day 14 of our 30-day challenge. And I know that at this point of our challenge, we can start to get tired. Fatigue starts to set in, and we start to lose our motivation. And that's okay, because that happens. And if you're feeling that way, be proud that you chose to show up. Sometimes showing up is the hardest part. You showed up to practice yoga, so do that. And if you need to find the ease in your practice, if you need to take gentle modifications or variations, then do that. For today's practice, I'll probably be doing a lot of my Vinyasa flows, either with tabletop cat-cow or taking plank on my knees. You do what's right for your body today. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, fill up your lungs. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers and set them on your shins to draw that knee in closer to your chest. Remembering never to force, but just seeing how this leg feels and start to open through your hips. You can keep your left knee bent or extend that leg straight out. And just give your body a few moments to get into this pose. It's really windy today. Currently the winds are 17 miles per hour, so you may be able to hear it whistling through my pool screen. Wherever you are, I hope the weather is nice. Take a few moments to just wiggle it out. Keep your shoulders grounded to your mat, backs of your hips grounded, staying with your breath. Inhales through your nose, slow exhales out. Release your left hand, come to half happy baby. With your right hand, grab your foot, ankle, or your shin, and bring that right knee wide. You might need to bend that left knee if it wasn't already, or you can keep it extended. And focus on keeping both hips grounded to your mat, shoulders down as well. And see what you feel here. Maybe you feel a nice stretch through the inner thigh or hamstring. Maybe you start to feel an opening through that left hip flexor. We'll take 3 more breaths here. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then carefully switch sides. Left knee comes in, give it a nice hug. You can leave that right knee bent or extend the leg straight out. Shoulders and hips are grounded to your mat. Steady breathing. Remember, we're not forcing anything, just a nice gentle stretch. Come to half happy baby on this side. Use your left hand to grab your left foot, ankle, or shin. Bring that knee wide. Let's take 3 breaths here. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Release your foot, and then bring both knees in and squeeze yourself into a tight ball, lifting your head off your mat. Start to engage your core, and then rock yourself forward and back and make your way to our first downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide, tailbone lifted to the sky. Take a big breath here. Exhale it out. Make your way to the top of your mat. Get grounded in your feet. Slight bend in your knees as you slowly start to rise 1 vertebra at a time. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Because of this wind here, it's a little bit chilly today, but we're going to start to create heat in our bodies by moving through our 10 sun salutations. We'll move through our 4 half sun salutations, 3 sun A's, and 3 sun salutation B's. So stand tall and strong in your mountain pose, with a soft gaze in front of you. Tailbone is drawn down to the earth, while the crown of your head is lifted to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big breath, reach up. Breath out, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Head comes low. Flat back, halfway lift. Fold in. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll move through our 3 sun salutation A's. Remember to find the E's if that's what you need. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, fold in. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hands to your mat. Come to tabletop or high plank. Move through your cat-cow or your chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, exhale it out to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe, fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, breath in, breath out. Come to your plank or tabletop. Lower halfway, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, exhale it out to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold in, reach up, fold forward. Halfway lift, find your plank, lower chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. On to our sun salutation B's. Take a big breath here. Exhale, walk to the top. halfway lift, fold in, chair pose, thunderbolt. All right, look down at your feet. Make sure you can see your toes. Engage your core. Take a breath in, breath out, fold. Halfway lift. Come to your plank or tabletop. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg, warrior one. Front foot is facing true north. Back foot spins out. Generous bend in that front knee as you lift your arms straight up. Back pinky toe is pressed to the earth, strong through your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Come to your plank. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg, warrior one. Reach those arms straight up, hips facing forward, biceps right by your ears. Soft gaze in front of you. Breathe in, breathe out. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, exhale it out, get to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold in, chair pose. Just take one breath in here, exhale it out, fold. Halfway lift, find your flow. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward, warrior one. Reach up. Pause here, breathe. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg, warrior one. Reach up. Big breath here. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, make your way onto a tabletop. Take a few cat-cows and be proud of yourself for showing up. You know, it doesn't have to be a perfect practice. There's actually no such thing as a perfect practice or a perfect pose. It can be messy and it can be sloppy. But what's most important is that you show up for yourself. Make your way onto a seat and let's sit crisscross. I'm going to face you. Sit up nice and tall, get grounded onto your sit bones. Now for some of you, this might be enough of a stretch. So if it is, just sit right where you are. We'll just be here for a few breaths. If you'd like a little more, use your fingertips to walk yourself out as you fold forward. You can place your hands onto your mat or your forearms down. Maybe you're super flexible and your forehead can come all the way down to the floor. We'll just stay here for 3 breaths, 2 breaths, One more breath. And then walk yourself up. Let's switch sides, cross your other leg underneath. Once again, sit up nice and tall. You can stay here if this is enough of a stretch, or if you want more, walk your hands out. You might feel that one side is more flexible than the other, and that's totally normal. You know, a lot of people think that you have to be perfectly balanced, perfectly even. It's kind of hard to actually be that perfect balance. So just notice how you feel and know that practicing yoga is going to help you stretch out. We'll be here for 3 more breaths, 2 more breaths, 1 more, and then walk yourself up. The dogs have all decided to come out to close class together. So let's bring our hands to heart center. Thank you for taking time to show up on your mat today, to show up for yourself, and to do something that's good for your body, mind, and soul. Let's bring your thumbs up to the center of your forehead. Let's close out class with a final breath together. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Until next time, namaste. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. Check out my other full-length yoga classes and let me know in the comments of any other videos you'd like to see in the future. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified each time I upload a new one.